This video is about switch remote power supply, simply called as SMPS. In most of our project circuitries and in most of the lab equipments, we are using SMPS power supply only. So SMPS owes its name to DC switching converter for conversion from unregulated DC input to regulated DC output voltage. Typical frequency range of SMPS is from 50 kHz to several MHz. The requirements of SMPS are less bulky transformer, less energy loss or eddy current, capacitors of small size. In switch remote power supply, the input supply drawn from AC mains is first rectified and then filtered using a capacitor. The unregulated DC voltage across the capacitor is then fed to a high frequency DC to DC converter. Most of the DC to DC converters used in SMPS circuits have an intermediate high frequency AC conversion stage to facilitate the use of high frequency transformer for voltage scaling and isolation. So this is the functional block diagram of SMPS where AC input supply has been given to a rectifier where filtering operation is also associated. So rectification and filtering of input signal has been done at the first stage. Over the second stage, high frequency switching has been done. Then power transformer has been connected. So output rectification and filtering has been finished. And if the output is not up to the desired level, it has been sent to a reference feedback processor where a reference control circuitry has been placed with op amps, and it controls and optimizes the output to get the desired level. So this is the regulation. So this block diagram is switch remote power supply. And the types of switch remote power supply are AC in, DC out, DC in, DC out, AC in, AC out, and DC in, AC out, which is named as inverter. AC in, DC out means rectifier. DC in, DC out means voltage converter or current converter. AC in, AC out means frequency changer or cyclo converter. DC in, AC out means inverter. So AC in, DC out, which one is ordinary SMPS. In this, chopper controller has been used. It is used in TV receivers and instruments having used the main at full voltage to provide a power for an oscillator or inverter, which output is in turn is fed to high frequency transformer, then to rectifier, switcher, stabilizer, and then to regulator. The correct of the error signal and output signal is also done by negative feedback loop from output to the input switch. So the working of SMPS is with input rectifier and inverter as what we have seen just now. And output transformer is also there, which is isolated from input. The inverted AC is used to drive the primary winding of a high frequency transformer. This converts the voltage up or down to the required output level on its secondary windings. And output rectifier and filter has also been connected. If a DC output is required, the AC output from the transformer is rectified. For output voltages above 10 volt or so, ordinary silicon diodes are commonly used. For lower voltages, Schottky diodes are commonly used as rectifier elements. They are faster than silicon diodes, allowing low loss operation at high frequencies. For even low output voltage, MOSFET may be used as synchronous rectifiers. The rectified output is then smoothed by a filter consisting of inductor and capacitor. For high switching frequencies, components with lower capacitance and inductance are needed. The applications of SMPS are machine tool industries, security systems, closed circuit cameras, support supplies with PLCs, personal computers, mobile phone chargers. So these are all using SMPS only. And this is the view of the SMPS, what you have in your system. So which is having bridge rectifier first, and then input filter capacitor, then a transformer, output filter coil, and output filter capacitors. So in the Indian market, the most common SMPS are Eyeball 600 watt, Antec 750 watt, Cooler Master 550 watt, Seasonic 500 watts, Umax 450 watt, Corsair 750 watt. These are all the SMPS regulated power supplies. You have seen these in personal computers. So SMPS is most prevalent in the world market. Okay, thank you.